right, today you need to have your device out because you need to download one small section of the Year 11 General Maths textbook. And you're probably going to whinge at me straight away and be like, why are you doing some Year 11 General Maths? Because it's to give you a shortcut for the assignment that you're doing, that you're starting tomorrow. So just a reminder, if you're below passing, which is like 6 of you in here, I will use progress on your draft by the end of lesson 3 on Friday, week 8 to help your report. If you are passing but want to try to bump up your grade, also show me a draft by that time on Friday of week 8. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have your reports done already. But those people that are failing, if I see something by the end of lesson 3 on Friday, week 8, then I might not have to have a parent-teacher interview, okay? Let's get started on this. This is the portion of Year 11 work that I'm going to show you to help you with your assignment and doing it quicker. Now, unfortunately, semester 1 might have been a little sketchy. Do you know what a similar objects are? What if I said congruent? What do I mean if two shapes are congruent? They're exactly the same shape and? Can you guys be quiet? You're late. I'm trying to teach here. I was here on time. I was here 5 minutes before. Sit down. Good. Congruent means same shape and size, but similar because your previous teacher had you for the looking at artwork assignment or something. She should have told you what similar shapes are. Similar means that there's the same shape but different size. Okay? So similarity means same shape but different size. Why is that relevant to this particular lesson and your assignment? In your assignment, you're going to develop a shape. You're going to make a baby shape because you're simulating something to do with kids dying in hot cars. So you're going to develop your own, something that vaguely looks like a baby. So maybe a sphere on the top, rectangular prism here. You need this because you don't have time to calculate the surface area and volume of that baby when it's size 1, size double, size triple, size quadruple. That would take too long. So I have here a shortcut for finding the surface area and volume of stuff when you know that they've been doubled or tripled, okay? So if we look at these two cubes here, they're similar. Why? Because they're both cubes. But what has happened to the dimensions here? The OG one was 2 by 2 by 2. The second one is what? So all the dimensions have been what? Times by? So the scale factor is going to be 2. All right? If you've never heard of the term scale factor, it means what you've times the dimensions by. Can I give you some time to get that little portion in blue, please? You don't need an epic diagram yet. Yeah. So the point of these notes here is to establish what I mean by scale factor. The scale factor of something is how many times you've multiplied the original sizes. If I was doing a cube that was scale factor 3 of that OG cube, what would the lengths be? Would it still be 4 by 4 by 4? 6 by 6, good. Okay. Scale factor 10 would be 20 by 20 by 20. Okay, we could find the surface area and volumes of these individually by just repeating the calculation. So let's find the surface area of that small cube. This doesn't need to be copied down because I've already taught you how to find the surface area and volume. What shapes are on all the sides of a cube? If it's a cube, what shapes are all around it? Squares. And how many squares would there be? 6. So the surface area of this is going to be 2 by 2 by 6. So 4 times by 6 is 24 square centimeters. And then last lesson I taught you the volume of a cube was the length times the width times the height. So what's the length times the width times the height of the OG one? 2 by 2 by 2, which is 8 cubic centimeters. That seems fine. If I wanted to scale it up and find the scale factor to the large cube, I could go 4 by 4. And then how many sides are the cube? 6. So 4 by 4 is 16. 16 times 6 is 96. Square centimeters, the volume 4 times by 4, 16 times by 4, I think is 64. That's reasonable to do because how many shapes are you finding the surface area and volume of? 2, just 1, okay? But if you're doing, I'm telling you in part 2 of your assignment, you're going to develop something that looks like a human being. So it might be a sphere on top. You might have a cylinder making up the body. You might have 2 arms like this. And you might have 2 legs that are rectangular prisms. Would that take longer to do? You'd have to do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. And in your task sheet, it says you need to go up to the scale factor 5. So 6 times by 5. You're going to have to do 30 calculations. That will be too slow, especially for the people that need it to bump up their grade a little bit. So that's the reason why I'm giving you the shortcut from year 11. If 3D objects are similar, we have a shortcut to find the surface area and volume as long as we know the scale factor. Can you please get these 2 formula down? The new surface area is equal to k squared times by the old surface area, and new volume is k cubed times by the old volume. In both formulae, k is the scale factor. That new kid's starting with us next Monday. She's so ready.
I'm worried.
You don't look. When he walks through the door, I'll be like, or he'll be like, what are you doing?
No, but we'll
Get the present out.
we'll already see him for a day before you see him.
Oh, you will. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, but like I woke up.
Yeah, on Tuesday when she walks in, she'll walk on. To do the up.
Well, they're like, ooh. See?
Yeah.
Try's gonna try to steal my mate.
No, on Tuesday if it's good, she'll just be blushing. But Tuesday if it's bad, she'll be like. All right, let me show you, Shush. The starting shape for an assignment. There is a reason why I'm doing this example, because it's very similar to what you need to do in your assignment. The starting shape for an assignment is a rectangular prism. Shh. The width, length, and height are 3 by 10 by 3. Find the surface area and volume of this shape. So, how many sides are 3 by 3 in this rectangular prism? 1 on each end, so 2. So 2 lots of 3 by 3 plus. How many of these rectangles are there that are 3 by 10? 4, well done. So there's going to be 4 lots of 3 by 10. So 2 lots of 9 plus 4 lots of 30. 18 plus 120. So the surface area is going to be 138 square centimeters. Volume of a rectangular prism, length times width times height. So it's 3 times by 3 times by 10. 3 times 3 is 9, times by 10, 90 cubic centimeters. Can you get that working down, please? The whole class is a wingman. Like,
Do you want me to teach you some basic Greek science? Yes.
it's not Cyprus, so it's not quite the same language. It's similar. The origin, but I think they came over from Melbourne, so a bit bougie. No, they got better shops over there. They got DFO, we got Harbour Town.
Doesn't his dad work here though?
Yeah, he's a professor, so.
You might be really
So
smart.
he could
I saw his YouTube channel too.
What is it?
I'm not telling you. You can get that information yourself.
In the YouTube videos?
No. All right, I will only do this first one. Shush. Find the surface area and volume of this shape if all the dimensions were tripled. So I'm going to demonstrate those formula that you just got. New surface area is equal to k squared times by old surface area. Okay? So I want to find what the surface area is going to be if the scale factor is 3. So new surface area is going to be, what's k going to be if the scale factor is 3? 3. 3 squared times by, what was the old surface area? It was 138. So that's going to be 3 squared is 9 times 138. 9. Oh.
Why are you crying?
Shh. 1242 square centimeters would be the new surface area. And demonstrate the volume one, new volume, it was k cubed times by the old volume. And just like our new student said, the scale factor was 3, but it's going to be cubed this time. And the old volume was 90. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. Times by 90. 27 times by 90. 2430.
Does that come like that?
Well, hey, it's 2024, man.
Yeah, exactly. See, he gets.
I support you guys.
Hey, are you saying that you don't support?
No. It's not what you no, but like girls. She might now.
You just said it. Let me see if that's... I'll stop there. Can you get that example down, please? What I want to explain to you is, let's pretend that you found the surface area of your person shape. You found the total, you add all the surface areas together. Would it be faster to use this shortcut or to double the dimensions of your person shape and then find the new surface area each time? Okay? All you'll need to do is find the OG surface area and volume and then apply this formula from year 11 to get scale factor 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So get that example down, please. If you are finished, can you go on to day map, have a look at what exercise it says for you to do in the PDF. Those books that I've got is useless because those are the year 10 ones. This, I told you, it's a little snippet of the year 11 general maths book. So you need to use the PDF from there. Question?
Why is it 138?
Because what was this one we're trying to find the surface area of this if I tripled all of the lengths. So scale factor 3 of this. So what was the surface area of this? It was 138.
Yeah.
And so we used the little shortcut formula to go, okay, What's the surface area going to be if this was 3 times the size in all dimensions? Well, I've got a shortcut here. You just do 3 squared times by the old. Same with the volume. I'll stop the recording there.